Okay. Wait.
We're not sure of the exact term that is used for this,
Okay.
but
You can give me a funda, it's all right.
thank you. So many of the companies are setting up their servers in these companies for their AIs to build.
Okay.
So that is what is happening. Offshore companies over there.
I think we can give it to them. It is indeed domain registrations. So Antigua is .ai. The domain name is .ai. Very cleverly answered. So yeah, so because of the pandemic, tourism obviously took a hit, but they found their sources, as you can see, in 2023. ChatGPT launched, and their revenue basically jumped from more than 20% of their total revenue comes from these domain registrations, which included the domain name .ai because of Antigua. So excellent answer, Team B. So I guess they get +10 on their direct. Am I right? All right. No teams bounced. Sorry. Oh, Team C. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Team C +10. Okay. And this is next question for Team D. Direct. Right? Ready, Team D? Okay. Question on board for you. Tropicana, the top-selling orange juice maker, often comes up with creative ways to promote the brand. Recently at CES, which is basically this grand conference that happens about all things technology, the company released their limited edition bottles to celebrate the orange juice's brand's natural ingredients. The cheeky marketing stunt was aimed at highlighting the fact that there's nothing dash and never has been anything dash in it. Instead of embracing the newer technology, Tropicana seems to have gone in the diametrically opposite direction. While X has its role in the world, Tropicana believes there's no place for it in orange juice. This was considered a bold move. Considered that CES, as I told you, was because of it's all things technology, was expected to be dominated in large measure by this year by products related to X and conversations about X. IDX, and what did Tropicana do? All right, Team C on the pounds. Any teams going for the pounds? Closing in 3, 2, 1, closed. Okay, Team C for the pounds. It is not specific, it's 2 parts. So I'm afraid I can't give you that. All right. Okay, so -5 to Team B on the pounds. And this is Team C, yeah, on the pounds. And this is...
You can pass it on.
And yeah, Team D, your time's almost up. 5 seconds on board to answer. 4, you'd like to answer, please do.
There is nothing intelligent and never has been anything artificial in it.
Okay. I can't. Okay, I can give you part points for it. I can give you a +5 because you did answer artificial. But as I mentioned, that there's no part points for pounds answers.
So could you please not give us the -5?
I wish I could. I can actually, but I'm not going to do that. I'm really sorry. But all right. So any teams would like to guess? Pounds? We'll take your answer. You have part points. For the other half, it's something that you can derive. It's something logical, something simple. Think I've told you your hints are it's Tropicana, a brand that has nothing to do with technology. It's gone to a tech conference and is talking about nothing tech. So what cheeky? And the answer is in the slide. And it's used advertising for its, yeah. Hey, team A. Give it a wild guess.
Maybe they used AI for ad campaigns.
No, they did something completely different. All right. The good guess though. Team B, quick guess? No? Okay. Team C. All right. So, okay, we'll give it to any audience. Just simple. So what they did was they just removed the word AI from their spelling. All right. So they made it TROPCN, just to say that the conference might be all about AI, but AI doesn't have a place in Tropicana juice, saying that there's nothing artificial in Tropicana. So yeah, so yes, so clever advertising in today's day, I think. All right, so we're all settled for round 3, and we start with round 4 on the next. All teams okay? All right, we announce the scores after round 4, and now I believe we have to start with Team D. Am I right? Right? Team D, the question goes to you. Round 4, on your direct, on the screen. This man, you have to ID this man. He's known as one of the big 3 in science fiction. His family name has a unique, interesting origin. It's derived from the first part of a Russian word, which actually means winter grain or rye. because that was his family profession. His great grandfather was a farmer and he farmed rye. So that's what his name derives from. He's an American writer and professor of biochemistry at Boston University, and he's perhaps best known for his organizing principle and unifying theme regarding ethics of his beings of interest. It's a part question. I need this man, and what is he best known for? What is the organizing principle or the theme? So it is a part question. Be very careful before you pounce. Pounces are open. A, B, C, D. Okay. A on the pounce. Pounce is closed in 3, 2, 1. All right. Right. We have their answer on board. This is Team D's direct. Team D, you have 10 seconds to answer. Team D, okay. Do you want to take a guess now without negatives? All right, then we move to Team C. Anything? Any remote science? If there's one name you could think of in science fiction, who would it be? No one? Just one name. Have you watched Big Bang Theory? Okay. What? Glory? No. Okay. Okay, Team B. No guesses.
Feynman?
Right. Good guess, but no. Team A has given their pounds. Anyone in the audience, please. Come on. This should be answered. Deepanjan sir. All right. This is none other than Isaac Asimov and his 3 laws of robotics, right? And what are his 3 laws of robotics? Anyone? All right. So yeah, this is something for you to read about. So he basically, in his short stories, the first time he in his short stories called Foundation, he basically gave these 3 laws of robotics, which all his characters, his beings of interest being robots, they followed. And basically they just said that, a robot cannot, through action or inaction, bring any harm to mankind. And the first law is the governing one, and all the second and third laws follow the first law. So it is not something that, is being actively engaged in like current development of robotics, but it is a foundational principle and historic, to say the least. All right. So Isaac Asimov was a miss, very surprising, but no worries. Oh, sorry. Team A has got it right. So yeah, big cheers for them. Team A plus 10 on the pounds. They got both parts right. Isaac Asimov and his 3 laws of robotics. So both parts, part points, 2 parts I mentioned. Right, sir. Okay. Team C's direct question now. All right. Question number 14. So we passed the halfway mark. All right. So this is another ID question. You have to identify this man who's an American cardiologist, very well-renowned physician scientist. He's the founder and director of Scripps Research Translational Institute. His H index is a whopping 244. He's among the top 10 most cited researchers in healthcare and overall. Recently, Time, apart from releasing their Person of the Year list, released their inaugural, top 100 list for people in healthcare, influential people in healthcare, and he featured in one of them. He's an avid and exceptional science communicator beyond a prolific researcher. His books include Deep Medicine, The Patient Will See You Now, and The Creative Destruction of Medicine. Someone who's very deep into, AI and its applications in medicine. He himself happens to be an AI optimist. He has a wonderful podcast, and all of you can check out. It's called Ground Truths. And his research interests are precision medicine, longevity, and long COVID. Who am I talking about? No pounces. All right, anyone on the pounce? No pounces. His Team C is direct. Pounces are closed now. Team C, you have about 10 seconds to answer. Would you like to take a guess? All right, I'm afraid I'll have to pass it on. You want to take a guess? No? All right. Team B, no guesses. Team A, any guesses? All right. Team D, no guesses. Anyone in the audience? No, sir, I'm afraid. Excellent, sir. This is indeed Eric Topol. He's, everything that I had mentioned about him. And if anyone wants to really start, talking or learning about AI in medicine and its applications, and you don't know where to start, just start with Eric Topol. He's, his podcast and his books are, written in a very, very simple language and prolific. And my personal favorite is deep medicine, of course. So yeah, someone to definitely look out for. And okay, so that was Team C's direct. No one gaining any points on that question. Audience does. And okay, so Team B's direct. Is that right? All right. So Team B, that's your 15th question on the board for you. The X are a rhetorical tongue-in-cheek honor that recognizes individuals who have supposedly contributed to human evolution by selecting themselves out of the gene pool, by dying or becoming sterilized by their own actions. This project, it became more formalized with the creation of a website in 1993, followed by a series of books starting in 2000 by a grad student again, Wendy Northcutt. The criterion for this award states that X winners eliminate themselves in an extraordinarily idiotic manner, thereby improving our species' chances of long-term survival. So it's basically, in a nutshell, it's dumb ways to die awards. All right. So people who've lost their lives doing absolutely the most silliest things you can imagine. And it's not like it's a humor category award. It's something that is not to be taken, seriously or debated about really. So what is the X? It's named after, your hints are on board: human evolution, selection. I think that says it all. If you had to take a guess, bounces are open, closing in 3, 2, 1. And now it's Team B's direct. Come on, you can get this. The hints are there. Selection, human evolution. What comes to mind? X. Yeah. I request the audience I know they know the answer, of course. Come on, Team B, I have to close.
Is it Darwin?
Excellent. This is indeed Darwin. This is the Darwin Awards. We'll give it to you. All right. So the reason, this is not something related to artificial intelligence, you might think, but the reason I actually put this because I found a fascinating enough article which said that, this year's Darwin Award should go to the neocortex, the human brain, because, this again, a question for the AI pessimists, that because for people who believe that AI is being created to wipe out humanity, so we create things that lead to our own destruction, hence we should award ourselves the Darwin Awards, right? Our brain, the Darwin Awards. So yeah, I hope you found the relevance in that, as I did. All right. So Team A, is that your direct? Okay. Everyone all right? No concerns so far? Okay. Team A, your direct on the board. In a screen of more than 100 million compounds, MIT researchers, they recently utilized a ML, machine learning algorithm, to identify a molecule that the researchers called X after the fictional artificial intelligence system from 2001, A Space Odyssey. Again, one of the most standard references you can make. In studies in mice, the researchers showed that the drug, which they named Y, could treat wound infections caused by Acetobacter baumannii, a bacterium that has infected many US soldiers stationed in Iraq and Afghanistan. They also showed in lab tests that it works against a variety of pan-resistant A. baumannii strains, which are isolated from human patients. So no doubt a very remarkable discovery, something that is relevant to our soldiers in the field and worldwide. I need you to give me X and Y. Your hints are, the name X is derived from the artificial intelligence system that's featured in 2001: A Space Odyssey. And Y is an abbreviation or something derived from Acetobacter baumannii, the drug. So X is the molecule and Y is the drug. Is that clear? Pounces closing in 3, 2, 1. No teams on the pounce. A is direct. You have about 15 seconds to answer. Anyone wants to give it a go? Audience, anyone interested? Closed. Okay, I've closed any guesses? Team A now without points. Just take a guess. All right. Okay, Team B. No guesses. Team C. I'd encourage you to take guesses. I mean, come up with silly answers. That's a way of, you might just get it right. Who knows? No, nothing. All right. Team D. Sorry, you can say it on the mic.
Stepamol.
No, I'm sorry. That isn't the right answer, but good try. So anyone in the audience, I would like to take this. Okay, if anyone's read 2001: A Space Odyssey or seen the movie, what's the name of the fictional system? HAL. Excellent, ma'am. So if you had to make an antibiotic or a molecule with the name HAL in front, what would you add? Halcidin would be the molecule, and a drug now with Acetobacter baumannii. Okay, so I'll give you the answer. So halcidin was the molecule and abaucin is the drug. So